I have not checked on what they announced on the special program because it was at like 5 something in the morning. I was like, hell no. Let's see what they're planning on doing right now.
I would not call myself a
I've heard,
but since I opened a martial arts school, I must do right by my
I don't know if he actually is, but if they confirmed it, but I've heard more people think this is Chris Sabat. Also Subzac.
Sweating today. Maybe the difference between life and death when the miasma comes creeping up in a future encounter. Then I shall leave this tea to one who is fated, and I believe she's almost here.
How considerate of you, Banyue Shifu. I'll give you a 5-star review. Hello, proxies. Mr. Z, I am a top employee of Top Department Customer
Let me lock
Service
in real quick.
Dialyn.
Hello, Proxy.
Dialyn.
I am Banyue.
Banyue. My goat.
Customer service center? From what we know, isn't Dialyn Miss Zhao's?
Life is hard. Gotta have those side hustles to keep me from being eliminated. Welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program, everyone!
Sarah, my most faithful servant.
It's coming!
Thou hast come to the very brink of my...
Oh.
If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Oh, we're fighting that guy?
Beep, beep, beep. You've reached the Dialyn hotline.
Oh, I like her shoes.
Work orders are open.
Good. All right, Cheetah.
In progress.
Let's see what you got.
Can't get through. Try again. A complaint? Too late for that. Hello? This is the end for you.
Oh, wait. That's cool. It's like a portal.
Shunguang, I found a way to break the
Shunguang.
connection between you and the Qingming sword. No matter the price I have to pay, Shunguang, you will be free.
Okay, so Shunguang is a sister.
I shall repay this debt.
I always forget how to pronounce their names.
Your life is not a bargaining chip. Go and live. For the 5 summits. 3 mountain shifts.
God, he looks so cool.
Mountainous strength. I stand unyielding. End this hatred.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to
Waiting for Shunguang.
pick him up.
Draw your blade and kill me so you can save him.
Go on. Hate. The monster who stood by and let death through.
Why resist? You are part of this filth.
Oh, that looks cool. I'm assuming that's gonna be a boss we fight.
Do what must be done,
You trust me,
just as you
I
trust me.
trust you.
I was thinking the same thing about
Shunguang,
Asura and Akuma.
Winged sword of Yunquei Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil.
She is dead 1000% gonna be a Void Hunter. So people were like speculating whether she was gonna be a Void Hunter. Seeing that, yeah, she is 1000% being a Void Hunter. The only reason why we speculated was because they kept talking about the
Shunguang, wielder of the Qingming sword.
Qingming sword. My memory on the lore is a bit spotty because it's been a while. I believe the last time Yishuan had the sword, but she doesn't use it on purpose due to the fact that the sword is like, I don't want to say cursed, but it's a double-edged sword. Like, I remember correct. I think it drains the life of the wielder. It's like it comes with a heavy cost at the very least. So she very purposely doesn't use it, and also because her sister had to use the sword long enough during the Hollow Zero event that it like basically destroyed her. So she very purposely doesn't use the sword. And the last thing we knew is that she had the sword, and most people typically assumed she was going to be the Void Hunter, especially because at the last special program, you hear, I think it's the mayor talking to her, Yi Shunguang, and I forgot exactly what he says, but it sounds like he's like, will you accept this? It's like a ceremony speech where it's like, would you accept basically being a Void Hunter?
Sword of Yunquei Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its
So,
guide.
yeah, she is 1000% a void hunter. On the precipice of the abyss.
I must never forget these memories. Never.
Welcome back. To recap the
No,
previous story,
she doesn't want to
Krampus
be
has
the
helped
best
the
gamer
Faithful
ever. She
siblings
wants
and
to
their
hunt
friends
the best gamer
manage to
ever.
resolve the mining crisis. Word on the street is the Krampus Compliance Authority is a mysterious organization under TOPS with special authority. According to these rumors, the judges within Krampus march to their own beat, stand out from the crowd, and play by their own rules.
Yeah, that's
and
good. That's good.
wherever they go, disaster tends to follow.
Stop. What's with these second-hand rumors, dear? Did you pick up your intel broker license?
I just
off the
wonder
side of the street?
who's gonna be
You can
first.
doubt
I think
my
it's
height,
Banyue
but
and
you
Dialyn.
can't doubt my professionalism.
This Halloween gossip's totally outdated. Would you like the newest version with the most recent info? Though I don't know much either, being an insignificant little customer service worker.
Huh? According to my exclusive intel, you're actually a Krampus
You know, talking too much can stunt your growth. As you all know, Krampus is TOPS's internal auditing organization, bearing the responsibility of auditing, executing judgments, and maintaining order to keep the massive system known as TOPS moving forward on the correct.
Is Banyue sleeping?
Naughty kids who have done wrong, this strict cold mother will send judges to execute their judgment.
Sorry, I saw the scientist and I was just like, she kind of looks like Sarah.
Will send
She's not,
judges
she's not.
to execute their judgment, like it did for Porcelumex with all its issues before. However, the nature of judgment isn't just punishment. Regulations and processes are our scalpel, but with how sharp this blade is, each judge operates with it in accordance with their own methods and
Yo, what's up?
That is what ensures inflexible standards do not allow anyone to avoid judgment.
Porcelumix conspired with the Exaltus, monopolized the Lumite ore, and provoked conflict amongst the miners, drawing the ire of the people.
Banyue Shifu. You've
God,
woken
I
up,
still
look at that.
hope,
Don't be angry. I'm sure with
um,
Miss Zhao's help, everything will get better soon. Miss Zhao
So,
lightning
it's like a
fast
meme
takeover
from
of
when
Porcelumix
that
was really
people are
impressive.
like,
Senior Zhao
Damien's gonna be a
is
part of
skilled
Miss
and
Zhao's
efficient. All right.
moveset.
Enough gossip. Back on track. Let's talk about
I
my KPI. I'm actually here
don't
to
believe
deal
it,
with
but if it
customer
does, I'll
complaints.
be laughing my ass off. I will 1000%
Residents
get
complain that their
Zhao
voice
just
and
for that.
wailing sounds heard from your martial arts school, and it's topping the trending list of most popular urban legends on internet. Since this martial arts school is within the bounds of Tops's real estate area, a poor little customer service employee, that is me, was sent to investigate.
I can vouch for him. Even though Banyue Shifu's training is strict, keeping at it is great for your
I
body
do
and mind.
wonder
There's
what's gonna
absolutely
be
nothing illegal going on here.
the
Oh, yeah.
epilogue of this
Let's hear
season.
what Banyue Shifu has to say about it.
Well, the best way to train is to rise with the sun and rest when it sets. It's my responsibility to motivate those.
Reminding you of something? Probably
Saying that just makes you seem
Pantheon stalking with
suspicious.
Gardabelt.
But come to think of it, during the Miasma town crisis, the Phaethon siblings caught a glimpse of senior Ye Shiyuan and Sarah in Idari's illusion.
Yeah, Yuan. I always forget his name.
Disciple be with the Exaltists. Don't tell me. He's a traitor?
Ayuan has always been steady and reliable. He must have his reasons. It's best not to make assumptions.
Very impartial of you, Banyue Shifu.
Like, I remember how he looks like, but like name-wise, I blank out. I just remember his yeah something.
Shunguang's darling sister, Ye Shunguang, has finished her secluded training and left the mountain to go exploring. I wonder when she'll find out about Ye Shuyun.
Shunguang has left the mountain?
Oh, seems like Banyue Shifu is quite familiar with the two siblings.
Shunguang's
Chinese.
parents perished in the miasma disaster 10 years ago. Back then, Yunquei Summon opened its doors, adopted many orphans, with Xiaoguang and Ayuan among them. Then, not long after, Xiaoguang became the new master of the Qingming Sword.
Really? Ye Shunguang must have been very young back then, and Yunquei Summon entrusted her with something that important? That's some crazy talent.
Speaking of, it's no secret that the previous masters of the Qingming sword all met terrible ends.
According to intel from Internet, Overusing
Oh,
the
yes.
Qingming sword will corrupt the wielder's memories and senses, even their life force. The previous master was Yi Xuan Shifu's sister, Yi Jiang Shifu.
Such a heavy past.
Yeah, it's a Chinese game.
Created a special sword case and placed upon it a seal. So long as she does not open the sword case and use the Qingming sword's core power, the repercussions will be negated, and Shunguang will remain safe.
Funnily enough, it's a meme among, I guess, Hoyo fans, the company who makes Zenless, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, Honkai Impact Third, that like every second major area is always based on China. I can't speak for Genshin, never played it. I can't speak for Honkai Impact because I don't know if I'm still on like the first major area or whatever. But Star Rail had Space China. Zenless had Wi-Fi Peninsula, which is based on China. And then apparently, from what Gabby told me, the second major area for Genshin was also China.
So it seems, not only did the miasma steal their childhood from them, it also resulted in Ye Shunguang inheriting the Qingming sword.
Yes, the Exaltus, the worship of the creator, is closely linked to the Hollow and Miasma, and Sarah is a core member of the Exaltus. I can't think of any logical reason Master Ye Shiyuan would ever work with the likes
I'm
of
calling
her.
it.
The
She
most
dies
important
here.
thing right now is to find Yuan and figure out what's going on. Recently, the miasma in Lemnian Hollow has been receding, and the old mining site that was swallowed by miasma 10 years ago has been revealed once more to the people. But with citizens letting their guard down against the miasma, they get themselves into danger, rushing in to explore. Recently, I've saved many disciples and residents who've gotten into trouble there. If something's going on, perhaps there are clues in that area.
I feel so safe with Banyue Shifu around.
The old mining site. There might be some tough customers over there.
You mean tough ethereals?
Indeed, I've also felt an odd presence there. If we plan to continue,
If that
we must proceed
isn't
with caution.
Yay,
It seems we can only wait
He-
and see to find out Master Ye Shiyuan's
Him,
whereabouts.
Master
and
Ye
Ye
Shi-
Shunguang will
Shi-
embark on a journey in search
Ye-
of
Shiyuan. If
As
that
for whether
creature is
Dialyn
not
has
him, I'll be
ulterior
shocked.
motives for this journey, and what secrets
It has to
Banyue
be either him or
Shifu might be
Sarah.
keeping. Let's dive into the new story chapter on the precipice of the abyss.
I hate whenever they show off this type of artwork because I'm just like, these will go so hard as skins, and they never make them. Yeah,
Also, more information about
The Warboss
Banyue
wearing
and
a suit.
Dialyn. As a supposed Krampus judge, Miss Dialyn's combat prowess is not to be underestimated.
Compared to facing enemies head on, I prefer to call in some friends.
Let's check out the frontline intel.
that's actually really cool. That is like a portal.
As an S-rank physical stun agent, when Dialyn is on the battlefield, she has two unique resources: customer complaints and positive reviews.
Not
While
complaints and
Dialyn has a
reviews.
customer complaint point, hold the basic attack button to unleash Get Lost. If Miss Dialyn uses Get Lost to trigger a chain attack or summon squad mates during a chain attack, the next squad mate will enter the battlefield with their ultimate. The cost is a
They are just straight up saying, yeah, use Yi Xuan with her. Evelyn, maybe. I guess Xu Yuan as well. But like those two for sure. Use her with Evelyn and use her with Yi Xuan.
certain number of Miss Dialyn's positive reviews. If Get Lost fails to trigger a chain attack, then it consumes more positive reviews, and your next squad mate still uses their ultimate when they enter the battle. Positive review. If Get Lost fails to trigger a chain attack, then it consumes more positive reviews, and your next squad mate
So they still
uses
get the
their
ultimate
when they
regardless?
enter the battlefield.
Value for the money. Please leave us a 5-star review.
If you team up with a Raptor or Attack agent, you can also increase the damage of some of Miss Dialyn's skills.
After all, having backup
Alright.
is an element of strength.
Additionally, Dialyn's EX special attack will appear in 3 forms: rock, paper, and scissors in sequence. Upon hitting enemies, Dialyn will accumulate a certain amount of positive reviews and grant the overwhelmingly positive effect to the whole squad, increasing their damage. When enemies are hit by paper skills, they will be inflicted with the malicious complaint effect, extending their stun duration and increasing the stun damage multiplier until the enemy recovers from stun. Also, the stance of attack and rapture teammates can provide additional damage boosts to Dialyn's EX special attacks: rock, paper, and scissors.
Check out how it looks in combat.
In combat, use EX special attack first to quickly stun enemies while racking up positive reviews and inflicting the malicious complaint status on enemies. Then call your teammates in to use their ultimates, doing burst damage. Overall, Miss Dialyn not only has excellent stunning capabilities, but she's also skilled at summoning teammates to unleash their ultimates. With both stun and damage boost abilities, Miss Dialyn's skills are as impressive as her second identity.
Oh, what was that? Beep, beep. You have disconnected from the call. Thank you for using our service. Remember to give a 5-star review. Taking a disciple.
So that means she's first then, right? So her attacks are among the reviews given to Portagon being attacks. Basically, combine that with Tita from Soul Calibur. That said, she looks cool.
Purging evil. I bet Banyue Shifu is also super strong, right?
I've already experienced the Banyue Shifu's fist firsthand. Let me show you all how
I need to see how he fights. God damn.
As a nest rupture agent, Master Banyue has mastered various martial arts to create a devastating combo. If you can master it and chain his moves, you can unleash powerful and flashy skills with a high skill ceiling. Banyue Shifu has multiple sets of skills. With sufficient adrenaline, you can create different combinations by pressing the basic attack button for light attacks and the special attack button for heavy attacks, chaining different skills freely during combat.
Light attack and heavy attack. Each skill has its own special perfect cancel moment. Is he a fighting game character?
In addition, each skill has its own special perfect cancel moment. If you can input the command for the next move precisely at this moment, then you can launch the next attack at a faster speed.
An enemy attacks during that? Will it break the combo?
Don't worry, steady as a mountain, Master Banyue enters an invulnerable state while performing his EX special attack.
And he gets armor.
For a dodge counter or assist the follow-up, you can hold the basic attack or special attack button to quickly unleash his next move. Even if you drop your combo, you can still use Immovable Mountain to perfectly block your opponent.
Things come as they do naturally. If one wishes to fight as the mind desires, they must practice diligently.
When Wrathful Fire is fully charged, hold basic attack to activate Visage of Wrath, and Banyue Shifu will enter the 4-armed Vajra form.
Wrathful fire?
Adrenaline, blocking or parrying enemies, I recover wrathful fires.
In the Visage of Wrath state, Banyue Shifu's entire body will be engulfed in flames, and he'll become a 4-armed Vajra. During this, by holding the special attack button, you can unleash 4 different skills with a single tap and finish with Toppling Mountain.
However, if you manage to manually execute the skill, I'll gain a stack of Vidiraja, which boosts my damage to manually execute.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn off the closed caption real quick. Triggers if another character in your squad is a support or stun character. When triggering an EX special attack through an alt basic attack or quick command input, gain 1 stack of Vidya. Each stack increases fire damage taken 3 times. Fear triggers refresh the duration. What did he mean by quick command input? Each command, quick command input And the fact that they say it manually makes me think, does he have fighting game inputs? Imagine if they gave him like King of Fighters as inputs.
Use the skill. I'll gain a stack for Figuraga, which boosts my damage. In this state, it also becomes easier for
Get the
me to
6
perform
on, okay.
attacks compared to the normal state.
So, what's Toppling Mountain?
Upon entering the Visage of Wrath state, hold the basic attack button and Banyue Shifu will unleash Toppling Mountain, crushing enemies between massive boulders. If you can manually execute different EX special attacks before unleashing Toppling Mountain, then he can unleash an additional attack, launching his prayer beads at the enemy.
Oh, and that means Banyue Shifu truly has the potential to become an elite hired hired hand.
Get your ass away from my goat.
Will serve as the main attacker, continuously fighting on the front line. By effectively managing his adrenaline and rage, you can unleash endless chains of attacks, keeping the enemy under constant pressure. Teammates who can provide support from off-field or by switching in quickly will typically become Banyue Shifu's go-to options.
So basically, quick swap or off-field agents. So like Jufufu, Astra, Lucia. Yeah, he has quite a few options. There's 100% fighting game inspiration here, and I would 100% vibe with it. Same. Legit, I think I might try to main him just purely off that.
As expected of Banyue Shifu, each punch hits its mark with unparalleled power. How strong. So scary.
Accidents can easily happen in a fight, so it's important to scale your power for each battle. As a Shifu, I have a duty to my disciples, and therefore must set a good example for them.
Now, let's go over this.
Recent video is just gonna kill the mosquitoes.
In the first
Go.
half of version 2.4,
Okay, so Dialyn is first. That's actually interesting. I was a bit surprised to see her go first, but actually, you know what? This makes sense because there was basically a pattern to how they do Void Hunter agents. They put a guy before the Void Hunter agent. They did it with Lighter. I believe it was Yaniki, Lighter, Miyabi. And then they did it with Yishuan. I know Yishuan isn't technically a Void Hunter, but she's basically a Void Hunter and all by name. They put Yugo before her. And now they're doing Banyue before. I know for a fact I'm butchering her name. I would be shocked if I got it right on the first go. But her.
proxies can obtain the limited S.
You just realized?
and today call through the exclusive channel Voice of the Once Spoken and W Engine channel Dissonant Sonata.
Ring ring! Your top tier customer service is here.
Meanwhile, S-Rank Agent Hugo and the S-Rank W Engine Myriad Eclipse
Fuck.
will rerun. Available through the exclusive channel As Yesterday Dies and W Engine channel Vibrant Resonance. In the latter half of the update, proxies can obtain S-Rank Agent Banyue and S-Rank W Engine Wrathful Vajra via the exclusive channel through Knight's Inferno and W Engine channel Dazzling Choir.
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself wholeheartedly.
Also, Ellen from Victoria
Ellen!
Escaping will be making another appearance in the latter half of the update. Proxies can obtain her through the exclusive channel Mellow Wave Ride, along with her signature W Engine via the W Engine channel Dazzling Melody.
Ellen? Why not Harumasa? I'm pretty sure this is Ellen's third one. Harumasa still hasn't gotten his Wii one.
Let's check out what juicy stories are making waves in New Eridu this time. Word on the street is that a strange overtime boo is lurking around Phylum Heights.
Wait, why is he
Constantly
here?
Muttering the phrase, "Please, just one defeat."
According to Bowline, Sir Overtime seems to be troubled by a malicious force, and only by being defeated in
Unless it's the same dude. Unless it's a different overtime Bang Boo.
Malicious force. Like his boss telling him he can't clock out unless he loses a round?
Looks like we'll need to track down the Overtime Warrior to crack this mystery. In the new Chess Legend event, proxies can obtain base coins at the start of each turn. Recruit your squad, set up your formation, and get ready to counter your opponent's attacks.
If you wish to come out victorious, you must also take note of the bond effects between different Bang Boo. For example, when deploying Bang Boo of the same category, bonds are activated, which enhance their combat prowess. In addition, with 3 Bangbu of the same name, they can upgrade, gaining improved stats. Upgrading the store is also vital. Once upgraded, there are increased chances of higher grade Bangbu appearing, and your Bangbu deployment limit will also increase. With this, you can improve your bond lineup, and therefore your chances of victory.
So what
Why does it remind me of
legend event
God, it's
compared
something
to
from
the
Fire Emblem
previous
Heroes.
one?
Summoner
In this
something.
event, there should be new Bangbu bonds and combat skills,
Been
alongside added recruitable
so
Bangbu.
long since I played Faye.
The upper limit for deployable Bangbu is
But it gives me like that same vibe.
You can also choose an agent buff before the match, with an increased chance of spawning related buffs to better your strategy in the 4th and 8th rounds.
That's right. We've also prepared some special stages with powerful buff effects for this event. For example,
Oh, that's
in the
neat.
special stage, Power of Bonds, we can get a +2 boost to all bond effects, making bonds that were harder to gather now come together with ease. Experience multiple bonds at once.
I get it. We usually call this a sweet win.
After completing a certain number of matches, you unlock competitive mode, where proxies can face off against each other and prove who's the best. After completing the event, you can also obtain rewards like built-in bullock, polychromes, and a hamster.
Oh, so
kick pass.
this is the event where you get it.
Martial arts both rely on adapting in the moment and accumulating experience. The strongest lineups will be recorded in the game logs for your reference.
Looks like Banyue Shifu knows a lot about this game.
Oh, you're too kind. I merely know a thing or two about chess. It's nothing special, really.
Let's switch gears. Do you all remember Grace from Balabog Heavy Industries? She recently accepted a contract for designing the props and set for a new film titled Neo Golden Mecha. Io
Grace
and
is
the
getting an
manager will
event?
Take on the roles of lead actor and camera
Oh.
operator, respectively.
To be fair, she
Can't
was
believe
technically
they
part of
managed to
another
rope
event.
the proxy into it. Could this be some big shot director's blockbuster of the year?
Actually, it's the director's debut film. After all, someone who genuinely loves the Golden Mecha can't possibly be a bad person. At least that's what Grace said.
The mecha thing is coming back? I'm surprised because most people thought the mecha event as like, I guess, a test one of how Seed will fight. I don't know if that's true or not. This is just what I was seeing when that event was active. People were like assuming it was like a test one. I was personally ready to just never see it again.
Ah, I see.
I mean,
see.
so
Then here's
I'm actually
to a
surprised.
successful
I'm not
film
complaining.
and box office
I love
hit.
this event.
In this story, Eos plays the protagonist, Ikaro, apprenticing under 4 legendary mech pilots and learning from them how to pilot the prototype Golden Mecha. Every pilot has their own unique tuning
Nah.
setup for their mech. So once you've mastered it,
Let's basically beat him up now.
Modifying core components and upgrading the mech. Combining the best of different parts, refining the core, and reforging the machine. A method that combines the essence of inheritance and overcoming limits. Truly worthy of respect.
additionally, while exploring the base, Ikaro, facing danger along, will draw his mighty hammer
Oh.
to fight his enemies. After being forged through combat and inheriting
Okay,
the
but I'll
legacy
be
of the
1000%
mech,
down for
Ikaro
having to play as
transform
Eos and
into the ultimate
fighting
warrior,
against these guys.
shouldering the responsibility of protecting the human front line. It will challenge
She used
the
defense,
players
but
who dare try
you can
and
only
build
use
their own
Eos.
civilization.
Or Deadly Assault, but you can only use Eos.
As for
That'd be
who
funny as
comes
hell.
out on top, that will be revealed during the event. Like they say, stay tuned to find out what happens next.
Right, see. Very well.
Also, completing the event challenges will earn you awesome polychrome and name card rewards. Word is, Miss Zhao from Krampus has arranged a special assessment for the proxy siblings.
Oh, an assessment from Senior Zhao? This is gonna be good. So what's it about? Tell me, tell me!
Proxies need to assist Senior Zhao in conducting on-site inspections of businesses with investment potential. After completing the assessment, proxies will receive rewards such as polychromes and boopons. After all, passing the test means your skills have earned Krampus's seal of approval.
Wow, the approval of strict Senior Zhao is certainly a priceless prize.
I feel like Master Xiaoguang has been much happier since becoming a senior.
Shao Guang, okay.
With all her intense training and seclusion, she rarely had the chance to explore the world away from the mountain.
And during this event, proxies can take Xiaoguang on a journey through the streets and alleys of New Eridu, feel the fragrance of flowers, the thrill of video games, share movies.
Oh, this event is gonna
vibrant
suck. I
pulse
just
of the
know
city,
it.
And create beautiful and unique
This is a second monitor event.
event. In her diary.
I love Bang Boo's committing act of
Chance
violence.
to explore the outside world with a well-traveled proxy at her side.
During the event, besides earning polychrome and Bupon rewards, Xiaoguang will also share with you all the thoughts and sights she's recorded in her diary.
Tracing catch up to watch away by the stream. Even time was my memories. So this will help me remember you. So she is losing her memories. Cause that's one of the, I guess, side effects of the Qingming sword. Kind of surprised. I figured they were gonna do something to like negate that effect. Maybe that's the next story patch after this one. Like I guess the epilogue. I was just full on expecting that to happen.
Just dropped a brand new challenge for simulated sequence showdown.
What is this?
Huh. Some score-obsessed maniac came out of nowhere, grinding the rankings day and night, messing up a whole bunch of my commissions. He must be cheating.
Easy there, Miss Dialyn. Speaking of VR combat experts, the Little Master at Yunhui Summit might be able to help.
You mean the proxy?
Exactly. In this event, in addition to the Alliance and Frontline
Oh,
stages
just this.
proxies are familiar with, new martial practice stages,
Yeah.
proxies can hone and perfect their combat skills have also been added. Proxies can still experience unique combat.
I thought it was
and
something in
relate
regards to
agents
EOS.
in the Alliance
Like
and
some sort of like
Frontline
pixelated
stages and have
arcade
fun with different
fight or
combinations
something.
in combat. In martial practice mode, Banyue will be the protagonist.
Many thanks for your trust. It would be my honor to provide you with assistance in your training.
This martial practice challenge will include a performance score. Executing
God, he's
certain
so
skills
cool.
Banyue has will increase your score, and the smoother your execution, the higher your mechanics score. Of course, after completing the relevant combat challenge, you can get rewards like a tuning calibrator and polychromes. Of course, in the new version, Shiyu Defense, Critical Node, and Death
Obviously.
Missile will continue to rotate updates.
The one in the middle is blank. That has to be the new boss. They're probably leaving it blank because it's gonna say who it was. Like Sewa or Yishu. The brother.
Meanwhile, Hollow Zero will also add Miss Dialyn and Banyue Shifu's gear to help them deal with various.
Assuming it's
crises
either of
in
those two.
Hollow Zero.
Complete your exploration of
I'll be shocked if it's literally anybody else.
also obtain polychromes and other items as reward.
Also, the Signal Search Thank You Gift event from the previous version has yet to end.
I know.
Version 2.4, proxies can continue to participate in
I'm like
and consume
50
encrypted
off.
master tapes to unlock
50 to
multiple rewards, including Vivian's outfit.
40 to
Double
50
drop events for
off.
materials are also
I
set
need to
for
grind
events
this.
as usual.
I need to work on
Training is a
my
long and arduous path.
disk drives.
Keep moving forward, and you'll reach your destination.
This one I also need to do.
Banyue Shifu. It's time for action. Now let's check out what's new in this season's Redo Renovation Talk. As the current gameplay systems continue to grow, we will optimize gameplay elements that require continuous or repetitive operations to reduce the burden on proxies and enhance the overall gaming experience.
So they did mention this, not vocally in a live stream, but like via, I don't know if it was like a written interview or something. They mentioned stuff like this will just be like a one-click button, which thank God this is one of the most boring ass game modes of this game.
First, in the Suibian Temple
I still
gameplay,
hate this mode.
periodic rewards from Devon
But at least I
will be
won't even have to
discontinued
think about
in
it.
Version 2.4.
Discontinued?
These rewards will be available through other means in future versions. The rewards
Okay.
from Divine Treasures will be retained, and new accessories for Delicate Sunlight and Soaring Crane will also become available. Second, to help proxies redeem rewards
I guess
more
they
easily
they
and
they
quickly,
realized
an
people
auto
hated this
management
mode.
system will be added to
Yeah,
the
auto
Suibian
management.
Temple gameplay. After reaching restoration level 35, proxies can enable
Okay, I've finished this event, this mode, whatever. But the fact that people who are starting this still have to deal with that bullshit, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Auto management from the management
I just think it should be
Once activated,
from the beginning.
this function will run for up to 20 hours, during which the proxy can come and reap the harvest at any time.
During auto management, priority will be given to completing orders within the current Yamcha scene cycle.
Good.
Ensuring that proxies can get Omni Coins and Cloud Crests first to redeem goodies at Devon Pawn Shop. You don't have to make so many choices anymore.
Yup, that makes it easier to redeem rewards. When there's still room for improvement in current operational efficiency, proxies can also click Improve Efficiency to get tips.
I also know a way to improve this. Get rid of this. This shit sucks.
Decided a writer from Zenless Zone Zero and prepare some questions that I'm sure you proxies are dying to know the answers to. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Do they have the code with Shunguang
Say.
in a frame, in the picture frame? They do. Look, here's Vivian. That's Nicole. That's Shunguang. I think that's Trigger. Cannot tell. It looks like a picture frame. The Moken's been doing behind
在
ISO
《第
themselves.
二季的故事中，我们从不同阵营的视角逐步推进，讲述了陈辉平这个鱼龙混杂的地方，各方势力如何因利益、信仰、
Beliefs,
伤痛
pain,
以及
glory.
荣耀纠葛在一起。随着称颂会残党的覆灭，藏匿在莱姆尼安空洞深处的始祖，随着称颂会
Oh,
残党的
Exartus.
覆灭
Okay.
藏匿在莱姆尼
I
安
would
空
add
洞深处的
extremist.
始祖也有了新的线索，而他呢，也将作为未来故事进展的开端。可以说，第二季故事中种种危机的背后都有始祖的影子。那么，在 2.3 版本中，称颂会虽然落下帷幕，但莎拉却获得了始祖的眷顾。大家注意到，他手上那枚称颂会私教特有的印记，也让他更加义无反顾地继续前行在觐见始祖的路上。直到叶诗渊的出现，让莎拉首次得到了他的授意，将那份力量带给始祖。自此开始，下半场的故事正式拉开帷幕。
Yeah, is it just at the end of the Exotics? Because it felt like they were like, I don't know, building them up to be like this like super important evil faction in season 2. And then we meet them and it's just that they're just not it. They're just basically like, I don't know, the villains of the week.
称颂会实质上的组织架构已经随
The
着
last
伊瑟
with
尔
ISO
的逝去而
passing.
瓦解。目前几乎仅剩莎拉还在追寻着始祖的踪迹。
So that's it?
从创作角度上来说，这是一个具有深远意义的故事标的。从赋予其始祖之名的称颂会处可知
Not the
可见
fucking
始祖
letdown.
在他们看来犹如原初之神。这些残余的称颂会在断裂的历史层面中仍然不断地追寻着他，即便不停地诵念着对始祖的赞词和誓言，但仍然未寻得始祖的真容。与其说始祖是一个误神，不如将其称为万千逻辑的交割点。那么随着故事的进展呢，那个遥远而又毗邻的他，将再次获得窥视艾丽都的机缘。
Also, I feel like they just dropped the whole Colada revenge plot, mini plot they like planted in chapter 3. Because Colada was like all about like I'm gonna avenge my father and take down those Exartes. She never appeared in any major story in season 2. She only appeared during the beach event. And even then, Bellabog was in charge of like the concert, making sure everything goes well.
其实就如大家所看到的那样，除了以称颂会为主的敌人呢，我们还遭遇了不少中立或者友方的组织。Hobbs 财团联合组织，世俗意义上是掌控者，他们是顶级财阀，掌握了新爱丽都绝大部分的商企行业。
So that's why people joke that Damien's gonna be part of Zhao's moveset, because he's right there with her. And the fact that he's wearing like Hollow Investigative Association outfit, people were joking that Zhao's just gonna summon him for part of her moveset. Which, if that does end up happening, I am M60 down because that is the funniest fucking shit. Yeah, Colina was just there for the concert. She was just there for the vibes.
拥有可与市政府掰手腕的实力，但因为政治协议红线，他们无权拥有暴力机关和执法权力，一直以来被军方、市政府甚至是 Hand 所压制。所以，追求利益最大化的 TOPS 一直以来也在暗处寻找自己的应对手段。那么后续我们会用一个新的 PV 来让大家看到这条线组的进展。组织内部想要维持 TOPS 这种庞大而财富权力相对集中的机构。
Oh, was Trigger? I was correct.
黑之这把快刀，坎普斯黑之是 TOPS 企业内部具有特殊权能的审查组织，他们权威、严格、行事乖张，令各大企业敬而远之。组织成员需具有审查和裁决的共性。他们的能力既是他们聚集在黑之的主要原因，也是他们与生俱来的特长。每位成员行使审查的方式以及裁决标准各有不同。怪诞屋是一个神王子论坛，其中充斥着都市内各类奇闻怪谈。
People didn't know
对
this?
不定期、不定员的组织探秘活动，而神王本身的匿名特性也导致怪诞屋的成员鱼龙混杂。陈辉平在第2季中发生各种怪事件，也被群的一些成员。
I felt like this was mentioned like several
我们也
times
看到，除了阴差阳错的巧合
during season 2.
有使然的主动参与。对了，神将们也可以有时间多逛逛神网，说不定
I
会有意
mean,
想不到的发
we
现。
could, but some stuff has not been updated there. Okay, I'm surprised they mentioned this because that's kind of the whole reason why the plot started. Fairy was like the main thing we were getting from the lockbox in like the very beginning of the game. And there was a video about the AIs, if I remember correctly, but they never mention it at all ever again. So did they just drop the AI story or what? I know for a long time there was speculation that Rain, who is a unique NPC, she knows Evelyn. They were part of the same organization. I guess on Beat's demo, which kind of counts as like a prologue to the whole game. It's shown that Rain was the one who gave Nicole the commission, and she was the one that we saved in chapter 3. There was speculation that she had one of the AIs. There, Jenny Ghost Yokai. I think I've seen people say she might own ghosts, but again, this is all speculation. We don't really know.
而嫁接出来的概念，在被投放之前的形态呢，没有人知道。而 Fairy 也并不知道的是，他是新爱丽都第一个达成协议的智能体。可以肯定的是 ，Fairy 并不是现今唯一。
Okay, so
那我们可以期
data
待后续
coordination
版本
yokai.
会有哪一位智能体会率先登场？
So I guess that theory is gone because they said that Fairy was the first one that
在
awakened.
版本中，伊瑟尔德被击败以后呢，哲灵兄妹因为会吸的特殊机制，意外地触发了老师的记忆。那这个意外对于哲灵来说其实是一种必然，这份力量源自于他们的神秘身世。在早先的版本中，我们看到主角曾经在外部以太能量的冲击下，伴随着瞳孔的亮起而产生了强大的以太共鸣力。在那之后，哲和灵也意识到自己存在某种特殊性，后续哲灵兄妹将会面临意想不到的危险，而这份特殊性也会在后续的版本中有更进一步的展开。另外，我们之前在习德个人线的故事中曾提到，它是赫里俄斯机关的遗产。准确的说，它是当年赫里俄斯机关某个计划中还未
Test
成型的
subject from one of the
实验体。
Academy's
至于他
past
提到的
projects.
哲和灵是
Ooh.
同类，除了他们都有特殊的以太适应体之外，也是因为他们在那个计划
They
中
play a similar one in
承担
that
作用
plan.
比
So
较
I'm
小。
assuming they were the complete result of that.
我们
Are
曾
they
经
still
有过对
alive?
初代虚手的描述，直白一些的说法是，他们当中有许多人已经不知所措。
I'll be shocked if they are still alive because one of them is specifically said to be Miyabi's ancestor. It is said she's specifically the 3rd generation of the Hoshimi family. And Miyabi's dad is the 10th generation. So presumably a lot of time has passed.
但仍有一些人还存在。
Some of them are
后续的
alive.
版本中，我们会有机会和他们见面。随着
Oh!
新爱丽都内空洞大范围波动的减少，初代虚手之后的新人 受封机会也会变
They are 1000% bringing Sunbringer. They have been teasing Sunbringer via some Bangboot stuff, and people have been clamoring for Sunbringer.
极少。我们
They
此刻
are
目前所见的
1000%.
也只有新建雅，还有极少量有潜力的人选仍在观察期。同时呢，由于新爱丽都近几年较为
Bring out
平稳的快速
Sunbringer.
发展，居民的观念
Maybe
也多了
Joyous.
一部分有能力的人对虚手这个头衔并不
Look
感
at his name.
还有一部分则加
Up
入
something.
虚手对立的组织，这些都将给新爱丽都的未来埋下更多的。一部分有能力的人对虚手这个快速发展，居民的观念也多少
Also shifted.
一部分有能力的
I'm
人对
giving
虚手这个
him
头衔
title
并不
Void Hunter.
还有一部分则加入
Even join
虚
organization
手
so.
对立的。
Oh,
这些都将给新爱丽都的未来埋下更
that's
多的
actually pretty cool. Was it forged by Yonkoi
其
Summit?
实严格意义上来说呢，青鳞剑不是云魁山的产物。传闻中，它被发现于莱姆尼安空洞附近，是一枚专门吸食人类体内以太的奇异之物。接触过的普通人都因无法承受而遭受了
They
反
suffer
噬。
negative
直到有一
repercussions.
名高人凭借极强的以太控制力，抑制了此物的肆虐，才平息了这场风波。而后
I wonder if that
这名
implies
高人
we'll
被
be able
释放
to
均
carry
未
the
能寻得
sword.
杀阵之法，无奈只能在一座偏远的山上将其打造成一柄利剑，起名为青鳞剑。云魁山也自此成立。而另一方面来看呢，那位高人道统也得到了传承。他主张的济世渡人的理念，留下了一些修炼之法，诸如移形换位、操控兵器、化解疾病和通灵鸟兽等，也让云魁山成为盘踞一方的势力。提到青鳞剑这把有十足个性的武器，不难联想到另外一位更有个性的角色——星剑雅的刀。没错，星剑雅的刀曾经侵蚀过雅的意志，若不是雅最终抵抗住了妖刀的侵蚀，后果
Well, they did some crazy time shenanigans. It's possible. People were speculating that since we know Hollows have some time shenanigan stuff going on with them, that's how we can get OG Void Hunters as playable characters. I was always of the opinion if Hoyo wants them to be playable characters, they would 1000% find a way to make them playable characters.
则不堪设想。可能大家已经注意到，这两把武器都对使用者有着强大的负面影响，这就是力量的代价，而代价的源头与空洞有着极其紧密的联系。
Shunguang the Achieving Sword.
小光是天赋不输怡玄的云魁山弟子，他也是青鳞剑的新主人。但青鳞剑并不是一把可以被人随意使用的兵器。与其说小光能使用青鳞剑，不如说青鳞剑选择了小光。当怡玄得知这个消息后，姐姐一将因青鳞剑而殒命的伤痛再次袭来。为了避免悲剧重演，便将早年用来压制青鳞剑反噬的剑匣赠予了小光，并且以修炼为由将小光排除在危险任务之外。即便这样会导致小光有挫败感，即便这样会使用小小的谎言，怡玄和随便官的一众同门仍然尽力保护了小光，直到怡玄可以找到万全解法的那一天。
If the Angels of Delusions are not coming in season 2, I would be massively shocked. During the epilogue, I could 1000% see the Angels of Delusions coming during the season 2 epilogue. All I want is S rank Billy. That's all I want. Give me S rank Billy, I'm good.
在第二季后期的版本中，我们会回到熟悉的雅努斯区，并结识来自
Actually, wait, meet new faces from public security? Are we gonna be meeting Seth's brother? One thing I also thought about is Moors and the monkey. Bellum. We still have to deal with those two.
治安局的新面孔。同时，故事中也会有新的黑之成员登场，与主角产生更多的羁绊。另外，我个人比较期待的是一位老朋友的新故事，以及第三季神秘。
Regarding an old acquaintance,
大家都会被同一项事。
it has to be Seth, right? If we're going to public security, it might be something involving Seth, because Seth is legit like the only person who does not know that we're Phaethon. Shu Yuwen basically said, yeah, Seth's brother said to keep that shit a secret from Seth.
所牵引，与更多的新老面孔纠葛在一起。 其实
I
我想
think
说，
really
在
alright.
未来的版本
True.
中，我们会强化各个版本主线故
And
事
the
串联的节
pacing.
奏，让大家可以在各版本间有更连贯的剧情体验。那么最后，也希望神将们能在新版本中玩得更开心。
I honestly just wanted special episodes to come back. I like the fact that like certain parts want us being the main character. We see people solving stuff by themselves instead of having to come to us every single fucking time. So that is it. Overall, I like it. I'm excited for Dialyn and Banyue, especially since Banyue is just over-farming the character. Dialyn is just Bayonetta with a portal gun. I am very much loving the small quality improvements they're planning on doing. They mentioned it once here. Let me see. They didn't mention it here on the live stream, but during like that I guess talk they had about some of the stuff they're going to be implementing. They are going to be letting you choose the subset for drive disk, which is so good. Now, granted, they probably won't be talking about any of that until 2.5, because I know that's coming up in 2.5, not 2.4, which is this. I am very much excited for that. I'm curious to know who's going to be going up alongside Shunguang. I'm assuming it's Zhao. If it's not Zhao, I'll be surprised. That said, I do not like the vibes of Guy into Void Hunter. That sucks, but oh well, I guess. I doubt they're gonna change it. No sign of Harumasa, which is weird. Like, they just completely skipped Harumasa. I am wondering who is that, I guess, boss that we're gonna be fighting, that creature. I'm just assuming it's this dude, the trader. But yes, that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you everyone for coming. Tell me your thoughts in the comments on how you felt about the special program, how you feel about Dialyn and Banyue, the Exaltus, how you feel about the new Void Hunter, and of course, how do you feel about season 2 in general? Again, tell me your thoughts in the comments on how y'all feel about it. And with that, that's gonna be it for the video. Bye bye.
I would never ever